Marrying and living with many wives is something usual, but marrying and living with three sisters who share the same parent is extraordinary. How did this man even think of such an idea and successfully implement it? Is he brainwashing the three sisters as people think? And what are the challenges of marrying three sisters? Do they fight and quarrel as siblings do? This is an extraordinary family. Today, we're in DRC, a country with beautiful people and extraordinary stories. We travel to the far village of Gasirusiru, Chibumbiro in Mudaka, and they tell us more of their day-to-day life.
Mimi naitwa Gervais Mwandalirwa Chibumbiro.
82-year-old Gervais Mwandalirwa was born in 1940 during the Second World War when Germany invaded Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and then France. Though this war was fought miles and miles away from where he was born, he says that it had some indirect impact on his life. The man grew, lived a normal life, and then married one woman. They both were farmers living in Kalonge. Since the farms were located very far from there, he needed someone who would be there and coordinate all activities. The more he had some businesses, the more he brought in more wives, as after opening a bar in Mulambi, he married the third one who would be running that bar. Interestingly, all the man's three wives are siblings. Yes, they were born in the same family with both parents, and now share the same husband, which is something rare. He discloses that he married all the three wives by meeting one by one, talking to her, agreeing to be with him, then living together illegally and presented themselves later to families, and then paying the bride price. During our time, marrying more wives, also known as polygamy, was something common, as we had a lot of properties, which is quite different from these days. The man continues saying that for him to live peacefully with three sisters, the first thing he does is understand each other and solve whatever issue that rises. Of course, love and treat them equally. Having many wives means having many children, as he produced 24, 12 boys and 12 girls. His firstborn has 57 years of age, and his children also produced as many children as they could. And today he has a total of 134 grandchildren, making him a man with the biggest family here in this region. Takwinja says that she got married at a young age. He met the man long time ago. They fell in love, and the next thing was getting married. The man paid the bride price of 7 gods. She says they lived a happy life, but after producing 8 children, the man married her sister and later sent her to his farms. She says it was not that easy for her to see the second wife, but later got used to it, and up to now she's okay with it. He would come to me and be like, I want to get another wife, and I would ask if I'm not enough, but always said he wanted more, and I was like, okay, go on. It's your responsibility. He went on and married my sisters, and now live happily together, treating each and every child here as ours. I would advise fellow women not to complicate things. Let your man do whatever he wants, and he will still respect and treat you as a queen. 45-year-old Janete is the second wife to Gervais and produced 11 children with this man. She says she had visited the sister and the man came to him, and they later fell in love, went and lived together immediately without telling her parents or any other person. To her surprise, she was welcomed by the first wife, who is her sister, and made her feel at home, which signified that she was going to have a good life. And since that day, she has never regretted her decisions. By when he wanted to bring in the third wife, he told us that he loved our younger sister so much that he wanted to bring her in, and we were like, okay, do it, we're siblings. we shared almost everything, and sharing the husband wouldn't be a big deal. She's now a grandmother to 3 children and happy with the life she's living. When asked whether her family worried about sharing the husband with her other sisters, she says that the family is okay since the man paid the bride price. She adds that no one should get worried about them since they're happy with the man they married, telling people who always add some discouraging comments and critics to mind their own businesses. The 3 women are sisters, best friends, and even a family, making it easier to cooperate in everything they do, including home activities like maybe cooking, washing clothes, washing dishes, cleaning the compound, cultivating, and more. 35-year-old Simire is the 3rd wife and the youngest, of course. She has 6 children in total. She used to come and visit his sisters, and later the man approached her and made his wishes clear that he wanted her as the 3rd wife. Upon hearing this, she felt happy about it since she could see her sisters living a happy life and joined them. That is how she became the 3rd wife. Contrary to what other people might expect, living with your sisters and sharing the husband is the best thing ever. She says she never imagined this happening, but found this what she needed for her life to be complete. And today, she's a proud woman. This big family depends on farming where subsistence farming is practiced, and that's how the family keeps going. They all wake up in the morning and go cultivate so that they would reap enough harvest at the end of every season. The man says that they don't have a lot but share whatever they have peacefully, which is the main reason he has kept the 3 wives, plus loving, caring and treating them the same way, making him an extraordinary man since other men failed to keep even 1 woman.
Mini Clement Bahaya.
Clement Bahaya is the 8th child to the 1st wife and asks that he does not understand why his dad married a lot of women. But on the other side, he appreciates how the dad has managed to keep the 3 wives. He adds that it's not only wives, but his father is a responsible man who takes care of his children, knows what they want and tries to satisfy their daily basic needs, like paying the school fees on time, providing the daily meals, and more. Life is a beautiful journey that is meant to be embraced to the fullest every day. That's why our time is limited, and we should not waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. This is a story by Jansi Shamamba. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.